Perfect. And I'm right up against the dock as I'm hitting the camera. Welcome everybody to another daily vlog. A vlog that happens daily, sometimes from Jacksonville, Florida, as I'm getting loaded with seafood to take all the way up to Nebraska with 2 stops beforehand. One in Alabama, one in Iowa, one in Nebraska. Hey BB. Hey BB, not baby, BB. Well, it looks like, at least on Google Earth, the route I'm going to be going is pretty much all back roads. So I'm kind of hoping I see some pretty awesome things. Kind of like yesterday, coming up the back roads of Florida, going through the town of Waldo. I'm kind of hoping I find some nice small Alabama towns en route. Not just Alabama, but out of Alabama en route to Iowa. And then from Iowa to Nebraska. Hopefully, well, from there I'll probably be taking mostly interstates, but I know up near Omaha, Nebraska, I'll be getting off the interstate and going through some Indian reservations and backcountry. So this could be a pretty good weekend for vlogging. Wow, I just put the thing under the tire and they're starting to load me that fast. I want to give a big shout out, at least, well, to quite a few people. One in particular, before I head out of this place, to Casey Neistat. If you guys don't know who he is, well, you should. I mean, he's pretty big, and I think he sold a show to HBO. I don't know his whole backstory. I just watch his videos periodically. But on my Ark Encounter video, lots of people chimed in. I got lots and lots of comments. I think on one of my channels, I'm over 80 comments or something, and then the other channel, it's like 77 comments. But on my other channel, or it could be on this channel, on one of my 2 videos about the Ark Encounter, I've been getting a lot of comments from followers from the, what do they call themselves? Answers in Genesis people. The creationists from the Ark Encounter. And some of them haven't been too nice. It's weird. They're Christians or something, I guess. I don't know what they are. I'm not knocking them because I live in Florida. I live near Tampa and we have Scientology down there. And so wherever you go, you're going to have these groups of people that are different. That's what makes America awesome, right? Everybody's different. But I've never had a Scientologist curse me out or name calling and stuff like that. I'm just saying Christians, well, not all Christians, but Answers in Genesis Christians specifically, because I have no problem with religion. I really don't. But I have a problem with these guys, or I'm starting to have a problem with these guys. And not in a good way. But the good news is there's other people out there that are commenting normally. And Casey Neistat actually commented, made a few comments on my video down below, calling out some of the other people that are leaving negative comments. So thank you, Casey. And it's people like you, which I admire. I mean, I admire you a lot. So it's kind of cool that you're commenting on my video and saying what you're saying for the most part. But though I don't try and curse on in the comments, so if you curse at some of these people, I like it. If kids read my comments in the section in the comments below, I like to have not too many curses. So kind of keep that to a minimum if you don't mind. But thank you so much for commenting. Well, that's all I could talk about right now, because the guy just walked up to my truck and said, "Come on in." So I got to go get my paperwork. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Well, I had to back into another door at a different place, directly across the street from where I just was. Look over this bridge here. If you remember a couple videos back, we spent the night right under there. But right on the other side of that bridge is that building. That's where we just were, and we were just getting loaded there. Now I'm finishing off my load here at Preferred Freezer in Jacksonville, Florida. Almost done, almost ready to go. And it does look like once I get on the other side of Florida, on the top of the Panhandle, just past Tallahassee, I will be shooting up north into the country areas of some Alabama goodness. I don't have to be there until, what time is it tomorrow? My first appointment in Acony, or no, that's Iowa. Brundage, Alabama at the Walmart Distribution Center is not until 1:45 p.m. And I'm only 300 miles away. So my plan is to drive out the rest of the sunlight, which is about 4 more hours, get at least that close to my destination and sleep in the middle of the woods and the swamplands in Alabama, waking up in the morning and kind of watching the sunrise over the swamps, maybe getting some photos of that, and then go deliver my load. That's my plan anyway. That's the plan. Get it done. Walmart takes usually a while, so 1:45 is my appointment. So I should be out of there by midnight tomorrow night. Yeah, Walmart takes a while. But then I got from midnight Saturday, it's probably not going to be midnight. It'll probably be about like 5 or 6 in the evening. So I'll have from 6 in the evening or so and all day Sunday to make it up into Iowa where I need to be for my second delivery. So, there might be some stuff to see. There might not be stuff to see. I don't know. I just know next Friday, there'll be more money in my pocket. Or not in my pocket, but in my bank account. Doesn't mean I'm going to be buying everybody's stuff at Universal Studios and Disney next, or the week after that. Loaded and heading out of town. This construction has been going on forever. Ever. I don't know how long it takes to do whatever they're doing, but it's been taking, well, forever. Look at that crab house. That place looks amazing. That's not the only amazing stuff that's down here in this part of town. There's quite a bit of cool things that I want to come and explore one day. Over here, there's some extremely old railroad cars. The kind that you sleep in and travel in. That was a church. Look on the side of this building. That is stuff you don't see every day. The serene sound of crickets and little critters off in the night. I must be in Sweet Home, Alabama. And those little crickets that you heard weren't really probably crickets. They were probably cars passing by on this road right here. Though sometimes cars do sound like crickets. Okay, maybe not. Well, yeah, that's where I'm at. I am in Alabama, just across the border. Some of these signs over here say, no overnight parking allowed. Overnight parking is prohibited, but I'm going to stay overnight. What are they going to do to me? Make me leave? I'm in the middle of the woods. Except for, there's a road right there. That's a backcountry road, but look how busy it is. It is. Cars are just zooming up and down it. Dothan or something like that, Alabama, is about 20 miles up that way. It's a semi-good sized town, but I don't know if it's a good enough sized town to generate this much traffic that far away. This is actually a back road, pretty much. But check out what I am standing in front of right here. What I'm actually, well, you can't see it. You're looking at me. Wait a second. Let me flip the camera around. It's a chopper. Get to the chopper. Man, that is a poor Arnold Schwarzenegger. Poor Arnold Schwarzenegger. Pretty much anywhere you go in the state of Alabama, every small town just on the outskirts has one of these. It's either one of these or possibly Battery low? Why is my battery low? A message just came on my screen. But pretty much every small town in Alabama you come to has one of these or a giant peanut. Look how amazing these things are. I've only flown in one military chopper, and that was when I was in Iraq. I had got the opportunity to fly in one. Pretty awesome. I know back at home in Orlando, I've actually flown in little baby small ones. You know, the Magnum PI ones, the ones that fly around Hawaii, or the ones that fly around Mount Rushmore. Well, we have those, they fly around Disney, and they're just these little bubble helicopters. And I've flown in those. Actually, one of the pilots in Orlando that fly one of those ended up moving to Aruba to fly choppers over there. And he's the one I purchased my motorcycle off of. So I have flown in them before, but nothing quite like this. Even my military choppers were not quite like this. They were more like the Blackhawks. This is totally MASH. This is like a MASH helicopter. Look how they have it set up on these pillars. Look at that. That is awesome. That's a zombie killer right there. A zombie head cutting off blade. Well, it's up on these pillars right now. It would have to be down here on the ground. From up there, I don't think there's zombies tall enough to get their heads cut off at that altitude. Maybe video game zombies or something like that. They may be tall enough to get their heads cut off here. But George Romero type zombies or Walking Dead type zombies, yeah, that's way too high. Way too high and way too awesome. And it looks like another truck parked here. I don't know if he's going to be spending the night. He left his motor running, so he's probably just going in to use the restroom and he's getting out of here. Because there's really no reason to keep your truck running. It's pretty comfortable temperature-wise. Time of year where you can really conserve fuel because it is perfect temperature out right now. Is there someone coming behind me? Another truck. Another truck's coming in to park. But yeah, right now is the perfect time to conserve fuel. There's really no reason to have your motors running. I don't know, I think I get my best fuel mileage in the fall and early spring.